Hello guys and welcome back to my English Hero Challenge with Geisley. So we're going to start our second season in League 1 against Mansfield again. We had them away last season on the opening game. I think we won that game 1-0. So it could be interesting. And Tranmere actually got relegated last season, so they're in League 2, so it's going to be an interesting game. I think we beat them home and away last season, so I think we should pick up the win there. I've got quite a different team though. I'll show you who won the playoffs before I forget. So it's Bradford. And they beat Birmingham on penalties like they beat us on penalties in the semi-final, so that was interesting. But yeah, we're predicted to finish 11th this season, which is pretty good. I think we can get into the playoffs again, hopefully, depending on our form. Who have I signed? So I've let Kitely go. He wasn't good enough. Nasala's gone. Malburn couldn't score most of the time, so he's gone. Scott Smith's gone. Pasikazo, fucking hell, yeah, he's gone. McCarthy is gone. I did want to keep him, but he wanted £2 a week, and I think it shows that he hasn't been signed up by another club, which means he wasn't good enough for this level. O'Toole's gone. Again, probably not good enough. He's 22 now. Darcy's gone. Tranmere signed him up in League 2. That's interesting to see how he develops. Banya's actually been bought by Cliftonville, which is interesting, for like 12k. So he could be a bargain for them. Big deal is Michael Chambers. I didn't really want him to go, but our financial situation at the minute is pretty bad. And they offered 275k. And I thought, you know what? Got him on a free. He's only been there one season. He had a pretty average season. And so I might as well let him go. So I did. Sold Dale Eve as well to Bolton for 13k. I have no idea why Bolton wanted him. His stats aren't that good. And yeah, he hasn't really got the best average rating. So it's baffling, that one. I've loaned out Smith and Bakaric to Warsaw in the Squirrel Prem. See how they develop. Who have I signed? I've signed Garmston. Where did he come from? West Brom. So he was a West Brom youngster, and he looks okay. He could probably work on his technical attributes a bit. His physicals are fine. But yeah, he looks pretty decent. I mean, he's okay. He could develop into a decent championship player, so that's good enough for me. I've also signed a few regens on loan. Sal Alexis from Arsenal. Pretty much, he's quite versatile. He can play right midfield, centre midfield, right back, so that's pretty much why I got him in. He's pretty decent as well, decent for League 1. Obviously, he can become a star of the Premier League, according to Kevin McHugh, my new assistant manager. Brought in Adam Morgan, the guy who started off in Liverpool's youth, and recently, I think a few days ago actually, he signed for Yeovil on a free in real life. So it's going to be interesting to see how he develops there. Obviously, he was touted to be brilliant at Liverpool, but it didn't really happen for him. And yeah, I'm hopeful. He's pretty good on this game. I mean, he's still got that potential there. Obviously, with my training facilities not being the best, I don't know if I can get the best out of him. But hopefully he'll bang in the goals for me. Bit of a risk, but I'll take it. Gary Parry from Swansea. That's an interesting name. But I've signed this guy. Again, defensive midfielder, complete centre back and midfield, centre midfield. And with the amount of games we play, I think it'll be good. And again, he's a decent player. So next guy is Jonathan Henley, and he's not going to be my first choice keeper. His wages are quite high, but I really did need a new keeper. I wasn't impressed by Harvard last season. It's a bit dodgy. He's a leading star for Sky Bet League 1, so he's the only player that's classed as that through my coaches. Obviously, there might be a few more players because the coaches aren't always correct, but pretty decent signing, I'd say. Reading youngster, so he could do good, hopefully. Jordan Forster, signed this guy as a centre back. Obviously needing a replacement for Chambers because he went to Bradford. So he's been okay. Started off, where did he start off? At Hibs, and then kind of made his way into England, and then through Peterborough. Didn't really play that many games. Played a few there. Played just 3 in the Championship. Pretty awful average rating. But it looks like he's developed okay with his stats, so I'll give him a shot. Mark Randall, the guy who used to be a hot prospect at Arsenal. I think, God, he used to be class on Football Manager. I remember it like 6 or 7 years ago. He's really, really good. And yeah, he kind of didn't work for him. So I don't actually know if he's plays for Ascoli in real life or is that if that happened in game. But he's pretty good. I mean, his physicals aren't the best, and some of his technicals, apart from his pass and his first touch, well, that's what you look for in a midfielder. And just clicked on it. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Right, so it's his first touch, his passing, his tackling could be better, but I'm going to play in a like attacking role in centre mid, so hopefully we won't have to do much of that. His creativity is pretty good. His physicals could be a little bit better. His work rate could be a little bit better. God, I can't talk. But I'm hoping he'll do well. I'm hoping. He had some decent average ratings in Italy, but saying that that's Serie C1B, which is like below Serie B. So it's kind of like the third tier as such in Italian football because they get split into divisions, don't they? When you go below Serie B. Serie B. God, I keep on saying Serie A B. That doesn't even make sense. But yeah, so hopefully he'll do the job for us. Darren McGregor, signed this guy, bit of a experience. Was at Tranmere last season, played a good amount of games actually. They did get relegated though, so his average rating isn't going to be the best if they got relegated. But all the other seasons he's done okay, so he could be alright signing as backup. Connor Chaplin starts the game off in Portsmouth Youth. Moved to Derby for 675k, so a massive price tag from League 2. And he didn't really get that many games for Derby. Derby actually getting promoted there. And he didn't really get that many games, but he looks like he's developed pretty good. Definitely as a false 9. Probably his passing could be a bit better for a false 9 role, because that's the one he used. His teamwork, his creativity's okay. Obviously his first touch, his dribbling, his heading, so he should be decent. And he's going to be a decent loanee. Jacob Daffrin, again, this guy looks pretty good. Another regen, but this time from West Ham. And yeah, again, he was signed up from MK Dons. So these are a couple of players you might want to look at when, if looking for decent players, because apparently he can become a leading championship player, but I won't listen to my coaches that much. But he looks pretty good, pretty all-round player. And again, this centre back, a regen, Cillian Carroll. Look at them physicals for a 20-year-old. 16 strength, 16 stamina, natural fitness is high, jumping reach and heading's high, which is beautiful. So he's probably going to be my first choice centre back this season, even though he's at 20. But I've got quite a few young players in the squad, so I'm hoping it doesn't take that long for them to gel. We've got Scott Gray, bit of a risk, but he doesn't really play that many games the last 2 years, playing obviously only 7 in League 1 and 6 in the Championship, actually performing better in the Championship than he did in League 1, so bit of a risk, but we need another winger. So give him a bit of the chance. So let's go into the game against Mansfield, the first game of the season. We're going to play Morgan up top, we're going to play Richie Daffrin, Randall, Gray and Goulon in the midfield, Gormston, Carroll, Tompkins, Lickage in defence, and Henley in goal. So let's just see what happens. I need to give some people squad numbers. Right. Alright, you can have number 8. You can have number 25. You can have a centre back with the number 28. Right, there we go. Hopefully Morgan can get some goals. That was the kind of thing we were lacking, especially at the start of the season. We were just not scoring. And this match warm-up, I haven't played FM for a while, so sometimes it takes quite a while to process for some reason. Right, so yeah, pick up where you left off from last season. I didn't play any pre-season games because I just leave that to my manager. I mean, I'm like 6 seasons in now, and it gets a bit repetitive. But yeah, I just focus on the match instructions, team training and stuff like that. Morgan could be through here. Can he score on his debut? He does! Blasted in! 1-0. Adam Morgan. What a great start to his Guiseley career. 7 minutes into his debut. And he gets the first goal. Good start. Hopefully we see much more of that. Picking up a few knocks, but thank God nothing's actually happening to my team. We're dominant though, 7 shots, 59% possession. Oh, I'm loving that. but only the one goal. So they can still improve on that, obviously scoring more goals, only having the 2 shots on target, which is a bit disappointing. Richie, 68% fitness is not the best. Randall getting a bit hacked down there. Look at it all over Mansfield. It's good stuff. Gray! Oh, I thought it was going to be a debut goal for him as well. Probably should have been. But I think we're going to bring off Richie. Yeah, let's bring him off. Who for though? Maybe Ephraim? That's a decent swap. We had the 10 shots. Only 2 on target still though. Goulon's actually picked up a knock as well. Let's bring in McGregor. Let's see if we can just contain this game out. Mansfield have managed to have 5 shots in quick succession there. They only had 1, didn't they? Oh, Morgan's gone off injured. That's a blow. Chaplin can come on for his actual debut. But, you know, he's only going to be on for about 4 minutes. Hopefully Morgan's not out for a while. But we do pick up another 1-0 win over Mansfield at the start of the season, so I will take that. We played much better in the first half than we did in the second, but it was comfortable. Let's just hope Morgan's not out for a while. It doesn't appear to be out for a bit. Let's have a look. No, lucky that he didn't manage to pick up an injury there. So we got the game in the Capital One Cup against Tranmere coming up, which is always nice. I think we've gone out the last couple of seasons first round. Can't really remember. So I'm trying to get rid of Elliot. I still have a few players in my under-21s class reserves that I want to get rid of. Like literally, I just want to get rid of for free because I can't give them away. He's 36 for God's sake, and he doesn't need to be in the team. So he's wanted on loan. Don't really want to loan him out, but I guess if I can specify Forest Green will not be able to afford them wages 1.1 per week, will they? Scroll Prem? I doubt it. Well, they actually, no, you know what? They said 100% wages, so alright. Okie dokie. You can have him. He's not going to be used by me. It still comes up. I tried to, as I do every season, try and increase the, my chairman confirmed it. Really? Alright then. I try and obviously increase, I've mentioned this before, my, what was I going to say, my scouting range, but it still says I haven't been there long enough. You haven't been with us very long. I mean, it's getting a bit ridiculous now. I've been with them for fucking ages. 1,854 days. How is that not long enough? Seriously. That is retarded. As you can see, I haven't spent anything yet. The only thing I've spent is agent fees, which is ridiculous. But, yeah. I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure Tranmere are favourites to come up out of League 2. Or amongst the favourites anyway. Actually drew their first game of Exeter. Right, let's see if we can start. We've got a few players with a few fitness niggles here and there. Let's start Chaplin. Let's start Ephraim. Oh god, we're going to have to start Ephraim there. Banks there. Olsen can start for Randall. And let's take off Ironside for Randall, put Randall on the bench. Other than that though, my defence is fine. Goulon's a bit tired. Swap him with McGregor. Gary Parody I would have played him instead, just for his name, but he's injured. Don't know how long he's out for. Let's have a look. 11 days to 2 weeks. Could be a while. So yeah, everyone's fitness is okay now. So let's hopefully we can, get some prize money from going into the next round. That'd be nice. They haven't got Crouch anymore. Have they? Let's have a little look at their transfers. Peter Crouch is gone. He is gone. 37 years of age. With their mentals though, it's crazy. Right. What can we do? Have I already... Yeah, I've already done it. Okay, let's... Hopefully we can pick up like a more dominating performance. Rather than the 1-0 and then kind of just sit off. But I'll be happy with the 2 wins to open up the season with. It's Banks. Lovely bit of skill there. Still going. Penalty? It is. Who's going to take it though? Is it going to be Banks? No, I don't... Yeah, maybe. The other player was just placing it down for him. How nice. Oh, what a penalty. It's 1-0. Again, around the 7-8 minute mark. So that seems to be the mark we like to score. Hopefully something else will happen in this game. The other game was quite boring after we got the goal. No, it's kind of the same theme. But Tranmere are actually going to have a chance here. Oh my god, good save. Chaplin could be through here. Olsen, Chaplin. Oh, there we go. So he got his debut start and scored. So my strikers are looking much better this season. I'm loving it. 2-0 at half time against Tranmere, I'll take that. We might not have performed the best, but once this team gels, it's going to be great. I've got a young side though. Olsen! Oh, he should have scored. That was probably a clear-cut chance. I don't think it registered one. I'm not too sure. But he should be better than that. There's no excuses for that. Oh, Darcy's against his former club, I just noticed. Tranmere in here. Oh, what a goal. Josh Weevil, some regen guy. Absolutely blasting it in. Who can we bring off? I'll wait till someone drops below 70%, I think. My god, no one seems to be dropping. Oh, here we go. Say that and then everyone drops. Oh, I should have put that regen that can play right back on the bench. My bad. Tonkin's having a bit of a mare. Let's bring on Forster. To also bring on Gulan. And Randall maybe? Yeah. And swap Randall for Olsen. There we go. They've gone attacking apparently. Okay, let's go counter then. Are they going to score in the 92nd minute? Don't think so. There we go, 2-1. Not as comfortable as I would have liked though, but we get the win anyway. So we start off the season with 2 wins, that's lovely stuff. So how much do we actually get for winning that round? Rules. Do we get anything? Do you not get anything? I'm pretty sure you're meant to get something. I didn't actually mean to click on the game. Really? Maybe not then. Maybe it's later rounds you get prize money, but that's a bit ridiculous. Okie doke. So the table looks like this. We are 11th, so we are actually where our media prediction is at the minute, but it's only one game played, of course. If you're intrigued as to how the other divisions have been the last couple of years, I haven't really shown you them. So Aston Villa in the Championship. Past winners: Swansea, Stoke, West Brom, Stoke, Wigan, and of course Cardiff. Stoke seems to be a bit like a relegation side from the Premier League. Harry Kane, really? Doesn't look like he can make the step up into the Premiership. Only 6 goals there. He's reaching 25 as well. Decent prospect in real life though. Right, as for the Premier League, Man U, Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Man City, and of course Man U. Tottenham seems to be like quite there and thereabouts. They still got Villas Boas. They have. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Look at his judging player ability and potential. Tactical knowledge, 20. Holy shit, he's overpowered. Where's Brendan Rodgers on this game? I bet you he's shit. Where's he gone? Liverpool always perform shit, I've noticed. Where are they? There we go. So Didier Deschamps is their manager. And he was the France manager. So who else has been manager of Liverpool? Marcel Besley, who's now the Newcastle one, and who's the manager of Athletic Bilbao even. So where is Brendan Rodgers? He's the manager of Fulham, and we're of Fulham in the Championship. Wow. She's actually the manager of Liverpool for literally not that long. He sacked a few months into the season. There seems to be like an occurrence that always seems to happen. Like they have no faith in him, football manager. It's ridiculous. So he was in League One at one point. Won League One with Brighton, then got the Fulham job. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back soon in about 2 months' time for the next one. I'll speak to you then. Bye bye.